I mean, I hit the target.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Bullseye channel. I hope you're doing well. Well, the M9A4, you guys did it. We put out a poll and I said, hey, against better judgment, I'm shooting USPSA, which I haven't done for a while. Which gun do you want to see? And by an overwhelming margin, you selected the M9A4. Somebody said, I want to see if the old girl still got it. Well, I don't know, maybe you're talking about me, but I think you're talking about the gun. So let's get into it and let's see how we did. So here we go, the first stage of the day, and indeed my first stage shooting USPSA in 14 months. I did get the opportunity to look, and I am a C-class production shooter. So we're going to go ahead and watch this, and I'll give you the hat cam version. I had a couple issues here. Definitely this was my worst one of the day. Had a little issue with the mag change, and then I did drift the sights on my Beretta like I did with all the other guns, and I think I drifted them too far. My far shots were shooting a little right, which is not typical for me. So overall, I didn't feel too bad, but I was like, oh boy, I really got to prep the trigger and be good at this. So let's watch the hat cam.
Finish. Unload and show clear.
All right, so thus far, one of my biggest gripes about the Beretta, at least mine, is that the mag catch is pretty sticky, and you got to really jam your thumb in there, and sometimes it doesn't want to go. So maybe there's something I can do there to kind of smooth it out, and maybe it'll smooth out with time. You'll see I felt really confident on that steel, and I missed my first shot on steel, which, you know, not good, but I think I was slapping the trigger a little too much, not prepping it. I'll let you guys watch the rest of the scoring.
Charlie Mike. Two Charlie. Two Alpha. Two Alpha.
Not sure what the deliberation was here. Had some deltas that, you know, I try not to hit deltas. I move slow enough that I shouldn't shoot deltas. And in general, I feel like I kind of like, over the course of not doing this for over a year, have sort of taken up some old bad habits.
Thank you.
Not shooting and moving, not posting up, stuff like that. All right, on to the next stage. They called this one kind of a classifier. I think it was like classifier inspired, but didn't meet the spec, so it didn't get a classifier. You'll notice I've got the X300 on there. Don't love that. If you'll see in a lot of the rapid shooting, it tends to drift my sights low. I shoot a lot better. I don't really like having things on the front of my gun, but to use this holster. Took this far shot, obviously looks farther in the camera, and probably could have taken that shot a little bit faster.
Finish. Unload. Show clear. Clear. Hammer down. Holster.
1 1 1 2.
Right.
1 1 1 2.
I thought overall this was probably one of my better ones
Alpha Charlie.
of the day.
Alpha Charlie.
I love stages like this. They're easy to score. They're fast.
Got there, Earl. Two Alpha.
They test, you know, body mechanics and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Let's go ahead and improve that score. On to the next. So this is a good example of the stage, and I'll show you right where it happens, where I could have been a bit more aggressive of shooting and moving. So took the shots that were necessary to take from this position, but really could have started opening up on that first target a little closer. But I guess maybe in my brain I figured, you know, you got to go there anyway, might as well just shoot them all there. That is not the right approach. And I missed, I think I had a delta on one of these last ones. Let's go into the hat cam. Sorry for the framing here. If you think I'm not a very good shooter, well, I can assure you I am a much worse cameraman. But I will fix it next time. Yeah, I could have done that a little bit better. Had no issues with the mag the rest of the day. And just really slapped it there. Grip pressure, a lot of fundamentals could have been improved here. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the scoring.
Range is clear. Time 1825.
Thank you for that, sir.
Alpha Delta. 2 Alpha. Delta. 2 Alpha. 2 Alpha. 2 Alpha. 2 Alpha. Charlie.
Man, are you guys enjoying this view of the ground? And that guy's really awesome woodland shorts.
Alpha Charlie. Alpha Charlie.
I thought this was kind of a cool stage. A good mix, of, I guess, what J.J. Racaza would call, attack targets and whatever he calls not attack targets. But let's go ahead and prove and then go on to the next. Taking that far shot, ended up getting 2 alpha there. I had thought, there's a real aggressive lean here. You'll see it when we go to the hat cam. But I had thought about which one I wanted to take the double action pull, and I ended up taking on the bigger target. And I think that was the right approach for me at the time. A lot of people came up, instead of hitting this lean, came up and kind of poked around the wall. And that might have been a good idea. And steal. Dunk, 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 dunk. And the hidden target that isn't really hidden. Hat cam time. I'm going to show you the walkthrough here so you can see that. See, that's real thin. And somehow, after the beep goes off, it gets thinner. And I have a little fancy footwork that I need to do. There was a real far target kind of right up here. Not quite close to the 180. Reload there. You had 5, 3 far, 2 close. And then a reload at partial. And then there's 5 steel. A lot of people are missing that little steel that was behind that mini popper that was behind that barrel. I did not. Let's go ahead and rack the old M9A4. One thing I've been having is like old muscle memory where I go to take the safety off, but it's a GD cocker. And in some of my training, here we go, nice double action trigger pull on a long shot. There, see, whoops. Whoops. Come on, Zay. Whoosh. It took a brief moment there to be like, that didn't go as well as I thought. Yeah, this is a good, there we go, ding, dong, ding, ding. Shouldn't have waited on that one. And why shoot 3 when 2 and 3 will work?
Range is clear.
So that bad,
3,
Larry.
4, 1.
Anyway, but yeah, I like even in some of my training with the Beretta, I've been going to, do the safety, like it's a M9, and then if I do that while I pull the trigger or as I'm pulling the trigger, I can get kind of a dead trigger. So I'm gonna have to work through a little bit of muscle memory. This is a cool stage. I liked it. Could have done better on some of these farther targets. Man, it was hot too. It was hot, and I didn't listen to Jared from Jared AF, and didn't eat breakfast. So I was surviving off of coffee and discontent. That's a cool shirt. All right. Not bad. Let's go in there and let's approve this message. All right, last stage of the day. Decided to take these shots from the end to activate the poppers. Trying my best on, these close targets, transitions. It shouldn't sound like bop, 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 bop. It should sound like bop, 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 bop. But they didn't. And then had a little issue. Forgot to reload. And you'll see that here coming in the hat cam. This is a good time for the 3 rules for life. Rule 1, don't be a jerk. Rule 2, take care of yourself. Rule 3, help other people. And as always, know that you don't know what's going on in someone else's mind. They don't know what's going on in your mind. So be kind and courteous when dealing with other people. Let's go ahead, show you my stage plan. You You can admire that pink G-Shock. Got that in Tokyo. Coming around the edge. Kind of a weird angle. Again, apologize for the framing. Should have just like cocked my hat up a little bit. Using the Insta360. All right. Sight picture. There we go. All right, last run of the day. What do you got in it? What do you got?
Ready. Stand by.
Let's do this. Beep. This popper, little popper's kind of hidden, so you had to wait for him to fall. Should have reloaded there. Shoot where the target's going to be, not where it is. Didn't do that. I think I'm resting against that. I don't think you're allowed to do that in USPSA, so that probably technically should have been a penalty. Didn't feel myself doing it, but, you know, it's just like rifle shooting. Use the support you have. All right, guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's go walk the walk with these fine Americans. Had a great squad today. Great squad. Had some military in there. This was at the Pickaway County Sportsman's Inc., about 20 minutes south of Columbus, Ohio. Checking it out. I think I had a mic on one of these. Yeah.
Delta, Charlie.
Should have been best, but I didn't. All right, so this is it for the M9A4. We'll continue to do these matches with the other MHS guns. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Hold hard, shoot straight.
I mean, I hit the target.